So it's been a while since I have covered the solo songs from the Nijigaku movie, the first part of it, and we had 5 different solo songs. And of course I did my rankings, and then I asked you guys to do your rankings in the poll. Well, now it's finally time for me to go over the results for that poll. Again, this is based on your rankings, not mine, and I took an average and got the results. Keep in mind, the clips I'm using, I don't have a whole lot of clips since the full movie isn't out yet beyond Japanese theaters. So it's going to be segmented and inconsistent and a little weird, and there's not a lot to show, so I'll do my best, and we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, let's go ahead and see the rankings. So that is right, we have Kanza song Daydream Mermaid being the best in the overall based on your guys' opinions. But keep in mind, if you look at the actual averages here, it's not that drastically different. So in general, don't say like Stellar Stream is like dramatically worse in the general opinion, because it really isn't. There isn't a huge difference. And you can see that 2.77 is slightly better than like the 2.89, which got second place. And then Kara Tesororo, it's slightly behind that, so it's not a huge difference. And you can go ahead and see that like Daydream Mermaid got the most first place votes, the least final last place votes, but it got the least most second place votes. And you know, it did the best in a lot of categories as well. So you can see that overall, yeah, it in general is slightly favored, but this is no landslide by any means. And I don't think a whole lot of songs are just like dramatically worse in the average opinion. So of course these differences, they might be decent amount different if you go to different regions, maybe Japan and such, but I don't think it's that drastic where it's clear this one is a big winner. You can see some interesting shifts in the demographics of how people vote, like the males, they seem to like Rise Up High with Shizuku song, but it was the worst overall for females. You could see that for Phoenix, it was the favorite for 21 to 25, but it was the least favorite for audiences that are older than that. So some interesting trends. I don't know if you want to draw a whole lot there, but you can see that some genres seem to appeal a little bit more to different age groups. But now I wanted to talk individually about each song, because I did get a few comments about each one and highlight some things that people liked or potentially disliked based on their comments. So Solo Stream, of course, got last place, but there are definitely people who seem to like it, especially because they're like, oh, it's like another Ayumu song. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that is a bad thing. And for some people, they really liked it, and some people found the song dull. You will see more comments in the end when I have a bunch of people ranking them all in total. For Shizuku, some people really like the fact that it has a nice poppy kind of sound to it, and most people seem to really like her vocals, but some people felt like it's just kind of another Shizuku song, or it didn't really stand out. And that was true for these people, and I'm kind of included in there as well. For Emma's song, Kara Tesoro, a lot of people put comments for this one. It was really hard to not find a whole lot of comments praising the song, which is interesting because it didn't even get first place, but a lot of people really liked the vocals and the different instrumental feel. Some felt like it was too samey. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's how they felt. And then we have Danju's song, Phoenix, where the problem it is it's a little slower, and for some people they like that change, but some people felt like it was too slow, a little too boring, and a little too bland. And I kind of see where they're coming from because it feels like just like another rock song to me. And then of course in first place we have Daydream Mermaid. A lot of people really love the vocals from the Seiyu Akarikito, and I mean it's another Kanta song. If you like Kanta, you're gonna like this song. It's fun, it's fast, and it's just a really nice song overall. Though people still comment about the outfit, which yeah, I get it. So if you're interested to see people's full rankings, I have them posted here. It'll give their opinions on each individual song, so you can see what people liked or what people didn't like in their for all the songs, because of course their opinions are different from mine. But that will more or less do it for this ranking video. So of course if you want to see the demographics of all the viewers, they're here. And of course thank you to all the people who participated in the poll. You'll see their names fly up on the screen now. So big credit to these people for their participation in this poll, and of course there'll be more polls in the future, so definitely look forward to doing that. So overall, I was a little surprised to see Stellar Stream in last, but there wasn't really a song that was really far separated from the rest of the pack, so it's a little closer than I thought it would be too. I was a little surprised to see the amount of love for Emma's song. There's generally a vocal minority that really praises Emma's songs, but it looks like a lot of people actually praise this one. And I was just a little bit surprised to see Kanta first. I mean, I agree, but usually people aren't like really crazy about Kanta in general, because a lot of people find it a little more boring or slow. But I'm glad to see the amount of appreciation people have for that. And then I was not expecting Phoenix to be in second, but Danju's song. I mean, I of course I disagree. I think it's my least favorite album. I don't see what's that really special about it. It doesn't have any the Danju flair that you get from her songs, where like it just feels a little not that interesting. I guess it's kind of a ballad, and it's got a little rock to it, but I don't know. It just doesn't really feel like it feels like a Danju song where she really puts her flair to it, I guess is the way I put it. And I feel like someone else could have sang it. But in general, I just didn't find it that interesting. But that's just how I feel. But I'm happy to see the praises for Emma, because I think she deserves it. And I really like the fact that Kanta got first. I agree. Stellar Stream, it's a little shame it's in last, but whatever, It's your guys' ranking, so I'm here just to post what you guys overall told me. And that's just how it's going to be. There are definitely a few people who in general said the solos in this set was pretty weak, and a lot of people saying, oh, there's only one I really cared about. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, because I currently do listen to Daydream Mermaid a decent amount, and occasionally I throw in Kara Tesoro and maybe Stellar Stream. Rise of Pi and Phoenix is ones that I'm not going to listen to that much in the future. But they're pretty decent songs, honestly. And it takes time to grow on a lot of people, but there's definitely a decent amount of people that felt disappointed by this song selection. So I'm curious to see, past the rankings, in general, how do you think this fits into the grand portfolio of Love Live songs or Nijigaku songs? Do you feel like this is weak song entries? Or do you think this is a really strong one? I'm curious to see how you guys feel about that as well. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I'll probably revisit it once we actually get to watch the movie, whatever that is. And I'll talk more about the visual side, because I only get bits and pieces here. We already have the full version of the song, and I listen to them all the time. So I already not really going to change a whole lot on that, but there's definitely room to talk about the visuals and the scene selections that they put in there. So I might do a ranking on that potentially later. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below, and I hope to catch you guys in another video soon.